The young General Rupertus and his forces are recuperating after their most recent victory against the Night Goblin war boss Scumbogg, having pushed their forces back. Their orders are to hold this pass still and replenish their forces until they get new orders. However, a malicious beast lord traveling by night has ulterior plans, gathering forces along the way towards this army of man that allegedly suffered heavy casualties at this battle, thinking they might be easy pickings. Coincidentally, also bringing a magical artifact along with him that the Empire had their eyes on. This pass shall see blood again this day. Now, this old world map campaign is sponsored by Wayland Games.
We play and call it work.
Let's take a look at our Beast Lord list for this game. Attacking the young General Rupertus. In the middle is our General, the Beast Lord. We're going to allow the Chaos factions to take chaotic mutations here and there, wherever the players want to. And for this guy, I wanted just Gouge Tusks, keeping it simple on him. I like the idea of the extra AP on the double hand weapon. It's kind of fun. Now, this general is in possession of the magical artifact randomized as the Armor of Meteoric Iron, and not a bad magical item at all to have. Where he got it, no one knows, but if he goes down in this game, that does give the Empire the chance to take it for themselves. Now, beside him, we do have a retinue of characters. To the right, the Army's Battle Standard Bearer, a Wargore with a great weapon and heavy armor. And then a level 2 wizard, a Bray Shaman. We're gonna run Dark on him. I took Doombolt as a signature, and Battle Lust is the other spell I randomized. If anyone's curious, this is a tier 2 Beastmen army. It randomizes that, so it has just certain force organization restrictions. Gotta have more core, has less rare, has less characters, that kind of stuff. Because we have the Beast Lord as our general, we can bring Bestigors as core. I love these guys. They're gonna go full command great weapons, and there's gonna be 18 of them. And this is where the Beast Lord and the Wargore will be bunkering up. The rest of the core is going to be a lot of shock troops. We are going to be running 3 Tuskgore chariots in this list. I'll show you where they are in a moment. A squad of Ungor, 20 of them, full command with throwing spears and shields. We have a brick of 30 Gore with double hand weapons and full command. All of our rare allotment is taken up by a single Gorgon. This Beast Lord rallied him shortly before the battle. We're going to have 5 drunken Centaurs with Cav spears, banner, musician, and champion. And 2 squads of Minotaurs. One will be 3 strong with hand weapons and shields. A Bloodkine, Standard Bearer, and no musician. I have to take that model out. The squad behind them will have full command with great weapons and 4 strong.
All right, and I'm back again today, Jacob, once again. And we're playing the same list as before, minus the casualties we suffered, plus some guys we rallied at the local pub. We've got Rupertus leading the army still, and his battle standard bearer Carl, and Felix survived. So we'll see if he can add some beastmen to his tally. Before we look at the rest of the army, and after we already spoiled you a little bit with Carl, Rupertus, and Felix surviving, we realized there's spoilers.
Yes.
So watch the first episode and then come here.
And that's why there's going to be some missing models, because they haven't been fully recuperated. But there's rules in place.
I have a feeling that after this battle, the Empire might spend a turn or two in camp recuperating.
That was the initial plan to begin with. They just didn't even get a chance yet.
Yeah, and then the Beastmen had other plans.
Though after this battle, if they are able to survive, then they will get a full recuperation, absolutely. And the Empire and or Bretonnia might tear up as well beforehand. So that could help, yeah. Get some quick reinforcements.
So in order to make up our forces to fight this Beastman horde that's descended upon us, we dragged in 30 Free Company militia from the local pubs, taverns, and street corners.
Yeah, we have a mechanic in place here to allow all armies to kind of grab levy units when they realize battle's about to begin, maybe the night before. Maybe you have a week of warning. But rule of thumb is no command models. They gain the levy rule, and they have to be core. And when I say no command models, I mean like no upgrades to the unit at all.
And Empire has the perfect unit for it. Literally that.
That is what the Free Company militia are supposed to be. I love it. I love that you actually have the models and brought them with you. This is perfect.
We also managed to rally with Felix's help 8 Empire archers, probably hunters from this pass who know the way around. Starting with returning familiar faces, Rupertus's unit of knights all recovered. All of his best friends from childhood are still here to ride to battle with him. The slightly less champion unit of greatswords that just experienced some fanatics They survived. They only lost 2 models at the end of the day, including their champion is still alive. We've still got our 2 squads of spearmen. One of them only lost 1 model.
I would choose the one with the broken champion. We have more spearmen over here.
The other squad of spearmen lost 5 models, but all of the command and both spearmen survived. The other unit of greatswords sadly lost their heroic champion, but over half of them managed to pick themselves back up. We have 15 greatswords there with a musician and a banner.
I won't forget that champion. He did amazing things. These guys look a lot smaller than last time.
Yeah, the veteran unit of halberdiers did suffer some serious losses, going from 32 to 24. But they're still standing strong. Although, maybe a little more cautious in the rear ranks of the deployment this time. Felix's squad unfortunately lost 2 of his hunting pals, but he is back to pepper some beastmen with hot lead. And the other squad of handgunners was perfectly fine. The Hellstorm rocket battery returns again today, now with the remembering that we found out after last game that it does D3 shots instead of 3 every time. But
lots of ammo. Yeah. So it misfired. It got destroyed last game, but it was easy enough to repair with local parts and stuff like
Apparently.
that. Yeah, allegedly. Yeah, boy, here it is. Living and breathing as it... Well,
it probably broke a wheel or something.
Right,
And
something to
fall
fall.
off a cart.
Yeah, like fell over to the left. Simple repair.
Both units of crossbows survived the battle completely intact. They decided hills and garrisons are the place to be. So they're doing that again.
And speaking of that, we're fighting in the same pass. We thought it'd be kind of funny to just do the same battle for the pass on the same board, but flip the sides. Because the Beastmen are coming from the Empire side now, and you're defending from the Bretonnian side.
Well, that's where we were headed to go fight the orcs and goblins.
So you've had to come back
We
this
defended
way.
the pass against the orcs. We were moving into Bretonnia, and the Beastmen were like, actually, we have different plans.
Like, essentially, a scout would have ridden this way to warn Rupertus.
Or screaming peasants.
Or screaming peasants, absolutely. That gave him enough time to rally a few extra, what we'll call soldiers, in today's game.
Arguably.
Now, for anyone who's unfamiliar, levy's a special rule in the core rulebook, but it's perfect for this campaign, because it just does what levies would do. They can't use the general's inspiring presence. Or I don't think they use the BSB's rule either.
And they don't cause panic when they break?
You're correct. They only cause panics to other levies.
Yep.
So it's a little good, a little bad, all that stuff.
All the professional soldiers don't really care if the guys from the pub run away.
Exactly that. Before we get into it, a word from our sponsor, Wayland Games. Now, if you're looking to buy a new unit, upgrade your army, or just get into a new collection altogether, I bid you go check them out. Everything you could possibly need is down in the description down below for Wayland Games. Now, they are a massive supporter of MiniWarGaming, so consider supporting them as well. Thank you for that. Now, let's get to the game. We are all deployed and ready to go. I had a couple less drops than Jacob did with his Empire forces, so we're going to roll off here. I got to grab a die, though. I'm never ready. Woo! Rolling.
I need a dice.
3, 2, turn 1, Beastmen!
I'll take it.
And since it's the battle for the past game, guys, if you're unfamiliar with the scenario, it is just a kill point scenario. We are trying to break the other army. Again, this Beast Lord thought that this would be kind of easy pickings, under the impression that he maybe took heavier casualties. It's like, it's a pretty strong standing army still, but that does not deter him from this. Battle for the pass, you can't, there's like high mountainous walls on this side of the battlefield and the side of the battlefield with Jacob.
Very tall.
Yeah, you can't flee off it. You can flee towards it, but once you get there, you realize, I can't make that work. You start going other ways and stuff. And it pretty much just forces you to deploy along the short table edges and like scrunches your army up altogether. So we are going to start this game off with Beastmen turn 1. Well, we're playing a Chaos faction, so naturally we're going to beckon the gaze of the gods here.
You have 2 chances to get stupidity on your bestigors.
I have, you're right. I have no favor of the gods in these guys. It's a magical item, I suppose, so I didn't want to take it. Let's go with the Beast Lord. He rolls stupidity.
What was I saying?
Luckily, he's at least leadership. I think he's like 9.
6?
He's a little bit higher, yeah. And then the Wargore is... They both have it. Is that just one check? Is that one check?
I don't assume so, because the unit gets it. The unit checks.
Let's do the... Oh, I forgot to mention they have Veteran and Stubborn. I don't think the Veteran works for this, though. But we'll
find out.
That's upgrades I bought them to kill points, though. The Bray Shaman is going to roll... Actually, you know what? I'm not going to roll for the Bray Shaman. That wasn't stupidity. I'm not going to risk it with him. I'm only going to roll for those those two guys. Now for the spells on the Shaman, they're not relevant until later. I'm not going to cast Battle Lust now. I'm not going to risk the miscast. What I will do though is headlong rush full send into the Empire forces to try and cause some damage to it. Now, this Beastmen army is a unique army because it randomly, when I spawned the artifacts on the map, there's a chance that there's an army spawned along with it, as opposed to like, oh, we think there's something of interest in this mountainous cave. It's like, oh, we heard there's this Beast Lord or this Beastman collection in the woods. They have something we want to try and hunt down. And that's essentially what that represents. It's just a chance to spawn an army, and that way it gets more variety in the campaign. There'll be Skaven, there'll be dwarves, there'll be elves. You'll see them all. You're just going to ramp up to it though. And all right, before. And that's it. Everything marched. Basic infantry marched. I got slowed down by the chariot a little bit, but that's not that, only by an inch, so it's not too bad. Everything going forward, the Gorgon and the Tuscarora chariot back there, and I forgot their drunken check. That's why I didn't move them yet. So they have a rule. They have to roll at the start of turn subphase to see what's going on. If they roll a 1, they're very inebriated, and they have the random movement d6 plus 2 rule. On a 6, they're subject to frenzy, I believe, and on a 2 to 5, they're just a regular amount of drunk, which means they just act normally. I just marched up this way to keep up with the Gorgon and the Tuscarora chariot. That is the end of turn 1 for our Beast of Chaos turn. We're going to see what the Empire can do on their first turn. What does the young Rupertus have to do in his command phase?
Rethink his life decisions that led him to this pass. But otherwise, nothing.
Not much, eh? Okay,
Yeah,
fair.
yeah.
So we're going to go pretty much right to the movement phase, which I assume isn't going to be too much, as you're already postured to take the charge.
Pretty much.
And hope for the best here. We're going to go right to guns o'clock. Nothing's going to move. We're going to wait to see what I do after another turn of movement. I can't charge you yet anyway, so I have to rush towards you one more time. What do you want to start with?
We're going to start with the fun thing.
Look at that cluster of models for it right there.
I might actually hit stuff with the Hellstorm. All right, how many shots?
Just one. Okay. Well, let's risk misfiring a lot. We're going to go ahead right for the gores, I assume.
Yeah, right in the center of that unit. Oh, that's not the center, but it'll work.
6 and scattered towards the chariot. Is it just the chariot?
Pretty much. Yep.
All right. Yep. I guess that chariot's hit dead on.
Strength 3 hit on the chariot.
Yep. He was under the little hole. I'm T4, I think.
Yeah.
4 up save on the chariot, going to a 5 up. Oh, okay. The rocket has some lasting damage. 3 wounds left.
Handgun squad without Felix is going to try and put a dent in this chariot.
I've got 3 wounds left. Strength 4.
5s?
For range, yep, 5s. Oh, crack. Well, a couple crack shots in there. Forced wound. Ooh, AP 2 on that one. 6 of armor. Oh, they're okay.
All right, Felix's squad is going to try.
Boom.
Here's not Felix.
And boo, boo. Oh, it's another wounded AP 2, and then we can throw Felix in there as well.
Well, I want to see if he kills it.
Oh, yeah. Gotcha. Oh, it's a damage. Can Felix do 2? Hits on 5s. Oh, he's got a hit.
He's got 1.
And a 4? Nah.
No.
We got a couple boss crows on hills up this direction. They're going to fire at the Gorgon over here.
Yep.
Because nothing's really a threat right now. Everything's a threat equally-ish.
But I don't have as many answers to him, and any wound is going to be armor bane. So, 5s to hit?
Just 5s for range. Got 3. Nice. So any wound is... he has a 6-up regen. Nice. 2! Burn right through his armor, because that's armor bane 2 on those, on the crossbows. Regenerations. Oh, no problem. No regens. He takes 2. He's got 4 left. Couple quarrels in his chest. Not bad. And then we have these Empire archers who just joined us. We're just gonna fire them into this chariot. It's the best thing they could see and want to go for.
Couple of hits.
Yeah, 5s for range. They didn't move.
No wounds.
Yeah, they're trying to take out the pigs in front of the chariot, the wild boars, Do you think a Tuscarora is edible?
It depends what you season it with, I guess.
I suppose. Well, it's got chaotic mutations. I don't know.
How hungry are you?
Always.
Then probably.
Okay, fair. Well, that's going to be the end of the first turn. Actually, I don't know. I know the Razorgores are, but that come on, those are chaotic mutations. Look at that, little baby Razorgores. We're going to go on to Beastmen turn 2. I don't have any charges because nothing's quite in range, but I am going to be moving around a little bit more tactically, and I'll probably shoot at a Doombolt this turn. But more importantly, how stupid are they? They're fine. There are no goblins and trolls this time. You fight a full army this time. A full army, I say.
You can always fail your check.
I know.
Confidence goes before failure or something like that.
We have at least higher odds of it.
It's your stupidity check.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and gaze at the gods again. I always, you know what, I think about the gaze of the gods where it's like a little off-topic rambling. Do you look at it as something they're acquiring throughout the battle they're in, or is this like essentially a way to like determine what gifts of chaos they had before the battle, but you just kind of determine it throughout the game? You know what I'm asking?
I don't play Chaos.
That's fair.
So
okay.
It's all just heretical to me.
Oh, I guess their gifts of chaos are things that they've been gifted before the game. And the gaze of the gods are just like ramping up as the battle's going on. Anyways, Beast Lord, don't mind me. I'm Luca, everyone. Extra attack for Dark Fury, that's awesome. And then the War Gore is going to gain an extra toughness for a round. Dark Fury. That is just random tokens we have just off the MiniWarGaming forward, if you're curious where I got them from. Just go check it out there. And proceeding to movement, no charge. I do have one charge I could declare. This Tuskor Chariot could go for these Empire Archers. I don't want to because you could just flee and it's going to be an impossible charge. And I'd rather just move things. We're going to march all of this stuff into the woods. Minotaurs don't have move through cover. So they're going to have to suffer the penalties there, but hopefully they just kind of blow through it and it doesn't slow them down too much. That flank is going to push up and, well, I mean, the middle is going to push up too. I'm going to try and open a gap between the Gores and the Ungores so I can shoot a Doombolt out this turn because I don't want to march him. We're back, marching into the woods with both the Minotaur units. Moving up the chariots, not their full movement, but getting within reasonable chariot charge range. Gores marching forward, Ungores just going behind this chariot. Leaving a little gap here for the Shaman to shoot a Doombolt at this squad of Spearmen. But you can only really see them through the archers. Because he's staying there, he's going to block the Bestigors a little bit. That's not so bad. And then Gorgon Chariot moving up over there. And I forgot to roll Drunken for the Centaurs. You have to do it every turn. See what they got. 2 to 5, nothing crazy happens. Oh, they're okay. They're a little inebriated. Yeah, that means they're unsteady. They gain the random movement D6 plus 2. And that means they don't move. Because that would have been before these guys marched. So they would have been like, stuck right behind the chariot that was right here. And then these guys move. I guess that's the end of my turn again. We're already done 2 turns, as this usually goes. All right, Empire turn 2? Yeah, I went first. That's why I'm confused. Because last time I went second. No command phase for the young General Rupertus here. Well, no necessary command phase yet. We do have charges. What are you thinking?
Spearman into the Gorgon.
All right. Any other charge? Just that one?
Give me a second to think about the greatswords.
They're talking about the greatswords here. I should be like 5 and like a
5 and a touch.
And a touch out. So if they could charge me as long as they roll a 2 up on both the dice because of the woods. But if you roll a 1 on those dice, you fail. But it's double 2 up.
We're doing it.
I like it. Good. Any other charges?
No, that's it.
All right, well, you might as well roll them up. I'm going to hold with both.
Okay.
Great swords!
We fail.
They go forward 1 inch.
That's okay.
So they're going to end up there, but they can still screen for a bit and buy yourself some time with these brave hunters you've conscripted or who have willingly joined the battle, but they're going to sell their lives.
Spearmen!
They probably can't fail. They're going to boop, and they're going to make it on in.
Oh, yeah.
Coming on to the Gorgon, going to go stab his legs, and everything else is going to move. Push the battle standard bearer towards
Carl.
The Carl right behind the handgunners.
So that he's within 12 of the front rank of the spearmen.
Smart.
After they take casualties.
These Imperial archers are going to step into the woods.
They're in fact going to march.
Oh, going to march. Fair. Going to screen. Several things. Yeah, he's going to make it so that's the closest model, so it's going to force me to move a little bit where I can.
Yeah, the Minotaurs have to go to the closest model, and the chariot can't charge them without coming through the woods.
Yeah. Spearmen on the right. Going to go toe into the woods a little bit, but form up against the encroaching hordes. Great swords over here. I'm just going to sidestep out. So there's a little bit of room for them to charge out when those spearmen... those spearmen can kill the Gorgon. They don't even need to...
Something like that.
They don't need to worry about it.
But we want to have our options later.
I suppose that's reasonable.
Now
we get through the big guy first. I love this war machine
Guns!
for the ends of the world.
2.
I'm happy with 2, I guess. I was almost sad. I forgot to do my Doombolt. I just realized it. Jacob insists I do it. I don't want to do it. It's okay. It matters not for me. But if you're curious why I didn't do it, it's because I forgot. We're going to go ahead and fire that war machine onto the Gores. I seen you put the template, grab for the template, like, oh, I got a template attack too. I'm like, oh crap, I forgot to do my template attack. The Ungors, first one. Ooh, that's a beautiful scatter. It's gonna be somewhere around here. Pretty much right in the front of the guys, right in front of the Gors there. It's like these two guys are covered, the banner and the champion, and then the guys all around them are partially covered. It's a great scatter. And then the second shot. Well, I got the thing here, but it's right around here. Boom. It's gonna go 4 that way. Is it anyone?
No, it's like 2 partials.
2 partials? 2 partials it is. 2 partial hits on those 2 Ungor. One of them gets hit, 4 to wound. Well, that's him dead. He's only got a shield. Champion is one of the guys fully covered, so he's gonna look out Surrett. And then 2 regular guys are covered, and then just a bunch of partials. 2 plus 3? Yeah, 5 hits on the unit. Not bad. These are 5s to wound because I'm T4 on Gors. That's one. That kills a Gore. They have no armor. Well, they're all double hand weapon. And Boss Crows, where are we? Oh, just right to the chariot.
Right into the wounded chariot from the guys on the hill.
10 shots. These are... Is it? Yeah, you're probably outside of 15.
Probably.
Sure, yeah.
We'll double check if it matters.
5s to hit. 3
it technically
hits.
matters.
Technically matters. It was long range. There was 3 hits in there.
Oh, well.
All right, 2 wounds. Ooh, that's 6 to wound his armor vein too. Here's my 6 up for it. Ooh, that's the damage, and then a 4 up. Oh, you break the chariot. That's gonna cause panics because he's unit strength 5. Good, they're both within 6 inches, so we're gonna do the Gors first. 3, they're not gonna panic. They don't care that much. And then the best of Gors. Okay, they're good. But there was a chance. Buy you some time, right? Yeah. Then we're going to the... We actually have a... Well, I think I showed you guys earlier. There's this burning building from the last game has been kind of cooled off.
We put it out.
We put it out, and now they're garrisoning it, and they are going to attack the Gors over here.
They liked that plan from last time. It worked well for them.
5s. Yeah, they specialize in shooting from garrisons. 4s to wound. 3 of them. That's just 3 dead Gore. I don't have any. They don't have armor. Boom, boom, boom. And then we're going to fire this handgun unit into the Gors. 5 shots.
They're in short range.
Optimal range. That is 2 hits. And it's, well, 4s to kill. That's 1 dead Gore, and then I assume we're just going to do Felix's.
We are.
Boom. Okay, 4 shots, and then Felix, we'll just resolve his last to see how many he kills.
No, we got it.
Oh, he got a hit, though, which is nice.
That wasn't flat.
Okay.
No, okay.
2 hits in total, and kills on 4s. Oh, Felix got one. Nice. So here's the one from the first handgun unit. Boop. And then Felix's kill, and then the other handgunner's kill. Lost a rank, and got... Oh, they're stuck. They've already passed the panic check this phase. Alrighty, that is it for guns.
Fight.
Oh, just the one.
Yeah.
You are going to be initiative 6. You go first. I do have to do my primal fury check, though. That's a pass. We get to reroll. I think we reroll hit rolls 1. I'll go double check. Oh, I mean, you got long sticks.
We're going to try and jab you with them.
4s to hit.
That's not great.
6 to wound. But you could get 3 wounds. Nah,
nope.
Not quite. Gorgon has 5 attacks base, but his frenzy gives him 2 attacks because of another special rule called Blood Greed. We hit you on 3s, and we passed our primal fury. He's real didn't matter. These are gonna wound on 2s, and they're 8. Well, these are all AP2, and these are killing blows.
I don't get a save.
And Monster Slayer.
When you said AP2, I don't get a save.
Yeah, I know. I just like to say all this. He's got so many special rules. He killed 4, and then he's got stomps. He's gonna step on you D3 times. 2s. He kills 2 more. Boom and boom. 6 combat res for me with a close order. You have a banner and a close order, I believe, because the rank was killed off. Yeah, you got 4 dudes in the back. So I win this combat by 5. But all Rupertus is over here. So when the 5, just double checking, they are regular infantry, not heavy, if anyone was curious. What is their leadership anyway? We'll figure it out.
7 or 8.
Yeah, because I do cause terror, so it'll be 1 lower. I guess, yeah, with terror, it doesn't matter. It's still fall back in good order.
Yep.
Because I do not double outnumber you. I must pursue, so it doesn't matter what I choose to do. Yeah, you go 4. I only pursue this much. 5! And I go in. That's where they end up with their fallback in good order, and I pursue that away. Excellent. That's it. We're on to my turn 3. Got stupidity at the start of turn. They're good. And then I'm going to roll the drunken table for the Centaurs now. They're fine. They can act normally this turn. Going to the command phase. I will probably cast Battle Lust this turn. We're going to do Gaze of the Gods. We gain initiative, and then the Wargore gains, extra weapon skill. He sprouts a little tentacle. Noodles. There we go. I will cast a Battle Lust from the Wizard from Dark Magic. Oh, we get a 12. That's my only spell. I got Doombolt if you want to save your fate for Doombolt.
What's the casting value on Doombolt?
Saving it for Doombolt. Put it on the Gores. They're gonna have Frenzy and Hatred. And that means we go to the movement phase. We got charges. They must charge. They have Frenzy. So we're gonna charge with the Gores. Probably just in a Felix's squad. And then that guy's already in combat. If that Tuskgore Chariot can hit the Spearman, I don't think he can. I'll charge there. This Tuskgore Chariot is gonna charge the Spearman. Minotaurs are gonna charge the Imperial Archers. They can't charge anything. He's able to do it, able to declare a charge, that Chariot is at least. So Chariot will charge there, they're gonna hold. What do you want to do with Felix's squad?
They will flee.
They're gonna flee? Yep, all right. And then I assume they're gonna hold.
Yep.
And they're gonna hold.
Yep.
All right, so flee them up, boom. Well, they're gonna
Two is
pop.
enough.
They're gonna pop through, yeah. It's cause a panic in the Free Company militia. That's probably not 8. They only fall back in good order though, it's not a big deal. So they're going to fall back in code order. They're probably just going to double jump over the, to 1, while they still pop through. They didn't get the memo. All right, well, I'm going to test to redirect. I don't know if I can I with Frenzy? 8. Let me double check. They will pass their redirect, so they're going to declare a charge into those guys instead.
Okay.
All right, let's go ahead and do their charge. They go 5 + 4 for 9 inches. 9 will make it in there, just maximizing on those 4 model or 3 models. And then we do the Chariot charge. I can't fail on a roll anyways. He's gonna go.
Doesn't he have to go on the closest line?
Would that just be this way? Yeah, probably. So I'll run. I take the 3, I still make it, and we're okay. The Iron Shod wheels. Then when I charge the Minotaurs in, when you a good rule of thumb when you're charging the skirmishers and stuff, look at the nearest model. These guys don't exist. They're not there. That Minotaur unit has to charge that guy, and they're still going to try and get center to center a little bit, but it's not. They won't do it like a full wheel. Lining up to the Minotaurs. Oop, that was close. Almost messed everything up. Lining up to the Minotaurs like that, just kind of redirecting away from the Greatsword. So when I overrun, or I could restrain and reform, but I'll be hitting the side of them. They didn't charge. I think that's it for my charging. Right? Yeah. Go ahead and move like the few other things I have still. Oh, I gotta roll that charge up over there. I forgot about that guy. You move 7 plus. You move 7 plus 4. I needed a 6 on that charge. I don't think he's got Warband. Ooh, let me check. He does have Warband. Something about like pretty much all the Beastmen have Warband, so that would allow him to essentially walk for. He had to wheel 3 inches and move 10, so. We are in. And then I move the rest of my stuff. And everything else moves in. I keep screwing over my own shaman here. I keep trying to line up shots for him, moving him, and then something else moves in the way. He's got, everything's all gummed up in combat now anyways, so not too big a deal. So we marched up. They wheeled a bunch and marched up the centaurs behind them, and these Minotaurs are just gonna keep pushing forward. Nothing else to do in the shooting phase because he doesn't really have too much line of sight. The only target I could really go for the crossbows, and they're about 5 or 6 inches too far. So we're gonna go to the combat phase. We're gonna do this gore fight here first against the handgunners. Only because I want to remember Battle Lust. I got 3 of them actually in base contact for their 3 attacks, except the Truehorn has a great weapon. He still has 3 attacks. He's a Truehorn because of Frenzy, but these other 3 guys only have 1 attack each. However, I do have to roll Primal Fury. Primal Fury! Well, that's a fail.
It's doubles.
It's doubles, though. These are the Gores with double hand weapons attacking. They're going to be strength 4 because Bestial Charge is a rule they have. If they charge more than 3 inches, they get to reroll nothing because they failed their Primal Fury check. They are weapon skill 4, and they're strength 4, so 3s. We wound you. Oh.
You kill.
I kill 5. I do have Hatred. These are the misses I had earlier. Sorry. I do have a reroll. I kill 6.
Yep.
7, actually. Sorry. And the great weapon at initiative 4 with Hatred. Oh, and 2s. He kills 1 more. It leaves us with just the Banner Bearer left. No attacks back, though. That means we're running that away when we overrun. Okay. I guess just leadership. I think you're just looking for under his 9, essentially. Or, yeah, that's a break because I double outnumber you. I have to chase. How far are you going? 10. Oh, that's also potential panics for this guy and the Greatsword unit.
Carl, don't panic.
You don't care.
It's the plan.
And
the great swords.
They
have a BSB.
Yeah. Reroll panics. You're good.
It's the plan.
Easy. Yeah, the sacrificial handgunners. The one guy, he technically pops through the halberdiers and causes another panic. Yep, reroll for
We're
the
double
PSP.
checking the plan.
There we
It's
go.
in the plan.
Hesitating. Nope, part of the plan. We're good. And then I got to pivot. So I'm going to end up hitting Carl, but he can do an initiative check.
He's going to try to.
He's probably 4.
We'll check.
He gets to move out of the way, and because I pivot towards that guy when I overrun, it's going to be a charge into the greatswords. Depending on how well I roll. It's only going to be in the front of them, though, not the side. 5? That's pretty good for you. I'm off. I land right around there. Yeah. So I'm going to be... I had to stay an inch away, though, so I go right about there. That'll be it for that fight. We're going to go ahead and do the Minotaurs fighting these Imperial Archers. I'm going to do Primal Fury. That's a fail. I think I get 3 impact hits here, because it's like, I charge you, you form up to me, probably. Makes sense. Yeah, 3 wounds at -1 with impact hits.
I don't have armor.
I'm going to assume they don't get armor. Those hunters are dying. Going to be 10 attacks from the Minotaurs with their hand weapons, hitting on 3s, I suppose, or up skill 4. And they don't have hatred. That was a spell the other guys had. Kills 4. We're left with 1? 1. There's no command, eh?
Nope.
So it would be...
One of them that's in base contact?
It's any one of those you want. You get to direct the, essentially my overrun. So I assume you want that one. You want that guy
that's
there.
the plan.
Yeah, that's the guy. You want him left alive. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, because there's no command. He's going to break. Boom.
Yep.
Boop. And then these guys are too far away. They don't care.
Also, they're levies.
That's, I think, I couldn't remember if Levy was break and run through or just run through. However, it's all the same difference here. Yeah. They're going very far. They're going...
Yeah, does he die to the chariot, though? Yep.
Yeah, all right. Oh, no, 4-up's good, actually. You want the low rolls bad. He just goes... He's going
11 inches into the middle of this mess?
Middle of the battlefield. Run away. And then I pivot to face him. This guy's going to end up hitting them, most likely. They don't have blood greed, do they? Absolutely do have blood greed. 1d6. Tree! Oh, they're not gonna do it! What? Couldn't do a proper pivot to chase him at the angle he ran at because they were in the way. And with their 3-inch run, they go from here to there, so they don't quite catch them either. That's about the best spot they could be in. Well, the best I could do with the positioning of everything. One of those, like, you can pivot through your guys and move to chase, but like, my 3-inch move had me still landing on that guy. So it does
move from difficult?
No, it's only not on pursue moves. The woods don't affect pursue moves, but the 3 doesn't get me into contact with them either. I was hoping to assist this chariot in combat. We're just going to go to the chariot now. Impact hits. Ooh, I think it's d6 +1, but I'll go double check. And 6 of them. It was +1. That kills 5. Yeah, it's AP2. It kills 5 spearmen on the way in. And Primal Fury, I forgot about. Would you believe I rolled another double 6? I will attack with the Tuskors, the Gore, and then the Bestigore in that order. So Tuskors, both hit. Yeah, both wound. I don't know if they have AP, but here's the Gore. Hits, wounds also. Let me check their war gear. I have no idea what I'm doing. The Tuskors get AP on their tusks when they charge in. So 3 6-ups. I kill 2 more. Demands. Down with demands. And then I have the Bestigore in the back. He kills a man. They're AP2. He's got a great weapon. Boom. All right. It'll be 7 attacks back from the supporting and the champion. 4s to hit. 5s to hurt the chariot. Ooh, that's a good roll. Can you roll it again?
No, not so much.
Nope, not quite. All right. That is pretty good combo res for the chariot. It's going to be 9 combo res on my side because of close order. You have close order, banner, rank. You're going to lose that one by 6. But our general is right there for leadership 9. You can re-roll that with the battle standard bearer.
No,
probably. Yeah, he's good. He's good. Okay. That's good.
Okay, if he's
looking for a 9. Looking for a 9. Hey,
that's a fallback.
That's a fallback in good order. I will pursue. Yeah, why not? Okay, that's pretty far. That's not very far. They fall back in good order. 6. And I'm going to reform tighter there, and my 7 gets him in. Whoosh, I do have to do a terrain check, though. Boom. I believe I do.
Yeah.
Pursuit moves through woods. We're good. That is it there, and then we move on to this fight. Impact hits are first for sure, but I got a couple Primal Furies. Gorgon. Oh. Well, he gets to reroll hit rolls. He might get another Frenzy stack. I don't know if that works, though. And then the Chariot. The Beast Lord is too far away. Not quite at that leadership. So we fail it, but that's okay. So impact hits on the chariot. It's going to be a 5 of them, killing on 2s. We run 5 of them down. We go with the Gorgon next, get him out of the way. Passes, misses that, and kills on 2s. He kills 3 of them himself. We're left with 3 remaining in the chariot. Tuskgors are gonna... Both the Tuskgors miss. The Gore hits, and does the Gore wound at -1. And then the... you should have the 6-up save. It's only -1. Bestigore hit and kills. And then 6-up. Hey, nice. So just that
was the musician.
Yeah, that's the musician. So you get to fight back with the champion. Gorgon or chariot?
We're going to risk it. Let's hit the Gorgon. He's the scary one.
Oh, it didn't matter.
We don't hit.
For double ones on leadership here, essentially. That is a break. I have to chase with a Gorgon. I'm going to restrain with the chariot, though. Chariot restrains. Gorgon's going to chase. Well, Gorgon's got blood greed, so they're going to run through my Gores, end up around here, because that's a proper break. And then you have to do a couple peril checks when you're ready. I'm going to reform the chariot, and my Gorgon will chase 1, or pursue 1. So the Gorgon chases his 1, and let's see if they die.
Banner. Yes. Champion. No.
Oh, the other way. You want the high roll. High roll's good. So champion's good, banner's dead.
Yeah, that's what I...
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, dead. Yes, he's dead. No, he's not dead. I understand. Sorry, I thought you were saying it in like an enthusiastic way. So that, we have the Spearman champion left. The Gorgon, like I said, pursued, and the chariot reformed, and that is the end of my turn. We are breaking into the Empire lines, and they are giving a lot of ground. We got some rallying cries to do here in the command phase. Double ones, but still the chances to do it are there.
Yeah. Gives me an extra chance to rally each unit because of the rule.
Yeah.
So the general's going to try for the archers.
Double 1 for insurmountable losses.
And the BSB's going to try for the spears.
He's literally screaming at him from like 2 feet away.
And then he's going to try to rally normally because he hears the screaming. And it is not sticking.
No.
And the archers?
No, they're done, dude. They don't even know why he's like, why did we even agree to show up? So they flee. They just keep fleeing.
Oh, rally the handgunners.
Oh, the handgunners. Hey, they're good. Thank you, Felix. I'm gonna reform after that rally and get 1 more handgunner in the front. And we gotta move these guys who are running. 2d6 on the Spearman champion. He's gonna go 8 inches. Nice. You keep running, buddy. Popping through. That's another, it's a fleeing through them. It makes them uneasy. Get out of the way! They're fine, they're 6. That's what the free company militia. And then this guy's gonna run 2d6. A 5. Uh-oh.
Does he get cut down?
He just pushes right through them. Get out of my way, everyone.
That's 5.
He went 5. He's going to pop right in front of them.
It's going to be...
Outstanding. Beautiful.
That's not great.
Oh, wait. To be an inch away from my guys, so he would just keep going. But he's a levy. They don't care about that. So he'd end up there. So you're good. At him. I forgot he was running. 7. Bye-bye. He's over there. We're on to charging now. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking this is scary.
Yeah, this is pretty rough.
I think the greatswords have to just do great things.
Are they charging over here?
Absolutely.
So there's a charge.
And these greatswords have to do great things.
Are they going into...
Absolutely.
All right, well, neither one of them can fail. I'm going to hold with both.
And Carl has to charge here, too.
Actually, these ones are probably going to flee, realistically. Yeah, they don't like the position they're in. But they're going to hold. And Carl's going in?
Carl's going in as well.
All right, so I'm going to roll their flee. Oh, yeah, they're out of here. So they turn, center to center, run that way. That's a panic, though. Definitely a risky one. Absolutely, but I didn't want them getting immediately destroyed. So panic on these Minotaurs. They're okay, thank you. The Ungors. They have the Beast Lord nearby. The Shaman. He's good with the Beast Lord's leadership. And the Beast Lord. Oh, they have the Mark of Chaos Undivided. They get to reroll panics. Hey, there we go. It's all part of the plan.
I will redirect the greatswords. Might as well try.
Ooh.
No, I don't think so.
Dang it. Well, yeah. Still a chance to hit them if you roll well enough. Let's see what you got. You take the 3 plus 3 is 6. All right, 6 is gonna hit. 6 will hit because because I declared a flee. Those greatswords get to do the full distance on their failed charge. But if you accidentally contact another unit during a failed charge, it still counts as a...
metal greatswords in the woods.
Oh, God. That's under accidental contact. So he still had the chance to get in there after the failed redirect, but he had to roll apparently at least a 3 up on both the dice, so he did it. Then those great swords can't really fail, but Hey, they go very far.
And Carl.
Oh, at Carl. He makes it as well with a 3. So they're going to do a big old wheel, and then Carl's just going to go tuck his butt in there.
After I finish fixing all the gores I knocked over.
That's okay. That's the problem with the sleeves, but the outfit's glorious.
Yes.
Everyone loves the outfit. So they do some gigantic monster wheel maximizing right there. Then Carl goes in at that point between those gores. Handgunners are able to move still, even though they rallied, taking some round. And that way the Free Company Militia are a little free to move as well.
Mostly so that if they panic because they didn't listen to the plan, it's harder for them to run off the table.
A little bit further, just a little bit further
Now,
away.
that assumes he runs the rest of the way away first.
True. We got a lot of little individual models just running around in different directions. Okay, that's it.
Guns.
Just guns. Where do you want to start?
Hellstorm, because that's the most fun.
It is the most fun. D3 shots.
On to the Bestigors.
The Bestigor. Oh, it's one shot. Boo. Boo, everyone hates that.
Hey, template starts in the middle. We all know where the middle is.
Yeah. It's right in front. Looking for a 2 on the scatters, typically. Or a big scatters in the right direction. Okay. Then we have crossbows and guns.
Yep.
What do you think of crossbows? Or what are you thinking of first, in general?
Gorgon.
Oh, okay. It's fair. He's a pretty big guy. And shots with the crossbows.
4s.
Oh, nice. And 6s? Yeah, 6s go right to regen. That's 1. Regeneration. Oh, he's got 3 wounds left, if you'd be so kind. Crossbows in the garrison. Only really have range to the ungors here.
Well, they have range to other things.
Oh, but they're in combat. They're on combat. Yeah.
So 5s?
I love crossbows so much. That's a good roll. That's 5 hits. 3s to kill. Well, I have shields, so I guess that's like
not
2
that
6.
one.
Not that one, though. That splintered his shield. Oh, that's a horrible way to die. It's like, oh, whatever, let's put up my shield. Right through it. Oh, it's bad. That's war, baby. Thank God I'm not in it. All right, here we go. We lost 2 ungors. And the handguns. Boom.
I think they are going to try for the Ungors as well.
Just right there. Easy
Yep.
target.
Probably 6s.
For Ponders, yeah. Ooh. It will be long range. We have 3 potential hits, though. It one hit. And does it kill? Yes.
Yep.
I don't have
and
to
then
say. Felix. He's pretty good at killing things. Oh, he misses every single shot. Never mind. We go to this sad spearman fight.
Before the great swords get to do great things.
Yeah, before the great swords try to carry a little bit. Impact hits. We're rolling pretty strong impact hits here with these chariots. These are 2s to wound. That's 5 dead spears. Let's do Razor Gores. Oh, Primal Fury. I'm going to totally cheat and say that was my Primal Fury check.
That's not even cheating. You should have rolled it earlier, though.
Before the impact hits, yeah. So we get Frenzy. That means we have to overrun. And we get to reroll hit rolls 1. I don't know if the little guys get Frenzy, though. Never mind. The model doesn't have Blood Rage. It doesn't get the Frenzy part. It only gets the reroll hit rolls 1. Easy peasy. Razor Gores. Strength 3, no, nothing. Let's do the Gore with his little spear. And no. And then finally the best Gore. No. All right, well, that's what we got. The champion and 2 supporting spear attacks.
4 spear pokes.
That's a hit. And
no wound.
Nope, not a wound. So my combo is a 6. You have banner close order, so I win by 4. And you were leadership general. That's a fallback in good order. But that will be a panic because it still counts as a break.
So we're gonna go.
That's how far you're gonna break. Okay. Yep. Oh no, that's a fallback in good order. You're just going with a 5.
Yep.
But let's do their panic check there.
They have the general.
They're good. They can't use the general, but it's only
levies.
Oh, they're fine. And then Rupertus. Oh, he's good too. All right, so they just go back there 5. That's where they're going to end up. That's where they're going to rally. We are going to pursue with the chariot. We're going to go right into Rupertus. We'll see what he can do. All right, greatsword time into my gores. They were really close, but they did a monster truck wheel, so they actually get initiative 4. I'm initiative 3. Carl went at least 3 inches as well. So
he's going to challenge your champion.
Oh, my true horn over here is going to accept it.
Great weapon combat.
Great weapon. You get to go first with everything, because I failed my pursue. Carl first.
Yeah. Here's Carl.
He hits me on 3s. That's a hit. I only got a wound, so you killed him. You got my true horn. Okay, do this. Do you think this is going to work, everyone? Not the worst. Okay, could have been better. All right, so we lost our true horn. I got to do my Primal Fury. That's a fail. Pass because the general, I just wasn't too sure if they had to test on their own leadership for Primal Fury. Apparently not, just a leadership check. They get to reroll heroes 1 for those who remain, and then here's the actual great swords. Yep. Web skill
4.
All right. And then 2's to kill. Kill 2 of them. 2 gores go down. And then I only have 3 gores left to attack with. Oh, man. We'll say those are the ones who died at the greatsword, just because they can't attack anyway. So I only have 3 attacking greatswords. And we hit you on 4s. We reroll the 1s, though. Okay. We didn't charge. We're only strength 3. So no AP, and you have full plate armor.
4 ups. Oh!
I killed 2. Okay. Not bad. And that is...
Combat.
You only killed him by 1. Yeah, you just got him with Carl. Okay. You killed 3. You've got a rank. You got a banner. You got a close order. You also have another banner in there for the Battle Standard Bearer. I forgot about him. I killed 3 greatswords. I have 2 ranks. I have a banner and a close order. Do you have a musician?
I do. I have a drummer.
I'm going to double check. I think I have a musician because I see him.
You have a model.
That is a proper tie. There you go. We don't get those often.
No.
No. It's usually like moving at some point, but no, the musicians are keeping her where they are. Easy. That brings us to this fight. You definitely have the initiative on me, I believe. I'll just have to double check the accidental contact if it counts as charging or not for charge bonuses. I think it does. Well, I'm all great weapons anyway, so it's the same difference. It does count as a redirected charge, so you get your initiative 4.
Yep.
Lots of attacks. Hitting on 3s, I guess.
The Count's champion is weapon skill 5.
Oh, then 3s on him. I got 2 hits. Gotta do my Primal Fury. That's a wound. That's not great for these guys. We're gonna go ahead and roll leadership. We don't get Primal Fury. We have, this guy's got full attack. Yeah, they're all, so 3, 6, 9, 12, 13 attacks for the blood kind over there. We're the same weapon skill, 4. I only had 10 dice here though, so I gotta reroll 3 of them for the 13 attacks. These are 2s.
Yep.
To wound.
Well, 1 guy's dead.
1 is dead for Armor Bane, and then you have 7 6-up saves. All right, 6s.
That's not good.
That's 8 dead. Metal Greatswords, yep. 1, 2. I like these models, though.
Yeah.
Oh, man, these are great. And then 8. You're left with 10. Pretty sure I just win this one.
Yep.
You do have Stubborn, though.
Yep.
I assume you'd like to use it?
Yep. I'm going to have to fall back in good order.
You're falling back in good order. I have Blood Greed, so I only chase 4. I will be chasing. You go 3. All right, we're still in combat. I'm going to reform 1 wider, only because the Ungors are be stopping more. Then I'd pivot, I'd go my 4, and we're in. Keep that fight going. That is the end of Empire turn 4, I believe.
Yeah.
We're on to turn 5 for the Beastmen. We're gonna try to rally these guys in my, I think with Rallying Cry if I have it. It'd be a good guy army thing only, but that, I guess that'd be my rally check. I'm supposed that they still pass. You know what? I'll say that that's his cast for, you know, whatever. That doesn't matter. We'll do his cast for Frenzy. What's it called? Battle Fury.
They passed the rally though.
Okay, you're good with that? Yeah. Then they'll rally. That's just after I cast. I have nothing to really cast this Frenzy on because they can't charge here because they're not in arc, and nothing else is in range that can charge. So we're just gonna rally them and go on to the movement phase. Before I do have to do the drunken table for them. 5, they're fine. 2 to 5 is nothing. And for charge declaration, none of this has legal charge targets.
He does.
Yeah, the Gorgon does for sure.
And he's got Frenzy.
Yeah, he is going to charge. He must charge the great swords. We're gonna have this. Yeah, we have this Tuskor chariot. We're just gonna charge this the halberdiers here. I don't want to charge that guy. I just want to go for them. We're just gonna go around the corner. My only charges, because they don't really see anything else. We're gonna have this guy go. Actually, I wonder where was he? He could go. He'd probably do like that. Actually, that makes more sense. Yeah. Then the chariot go 7 plus 2. That's actually that's awkward. That's probably a fail. He's got warband. Okay, that's probably in. We'll probably just wheel a little bit, skirt past this guy to go right there. The rest of my moves, we're gonna have the Centaurs run in to support this part of the battlefield, and then everything else is gonna push up in the Beastman fashion. Ungor are gonna do an enemy sighted check. They're able to march, and I think that's the only one who has to do an enemy sighted check. Oh, I was supposed to do Gaze of the Gods. I forgot it. It's okay. I gotta do Stupidity though. I can't admit that. We're good. We're just gonna move forward. They have moved through cover. They don't take care about the negative to the movement characteristic. I'm gonna march, and then move him 5 because I'm gonna Doombolt those guys up there. We're gonna go to the Doombolt phase. Casting Doombolts, we got it with a 10. That's my only spell for the turn, so you might as well try to...
Let's see if magic actually, exists.
We have magic. Doombolt on a 5 wide is 2 for sure, and 4 partials. A 5x2, that's what it is. That is, I can do math, 5? Yes.
Yep.
Is there like a champion in there?
There's a banner and a musician.
That's it, then it doesn't matter. All right, because the other guys just pick them up when they die. That's 4 dead, it's strength 3. That's a Panickin. That's a Panickin. They're good. No, they've done this song and dance before. Whatever, it's just dark magic. We go to fighting. We're gonna start here. We're gonna work our way over. Primal Fury, they pass it. Initiative 4 with them. Primal Fury, re-rolling 1s. Oh, they don't hit on this 3 though. And I do, again, only had 10 attacks there. So 3's all miss. That was a 3, that was a 3. 2's to wound, 6's kill. Oh gosh. So we kill 1 and you have 2 saves.
Farmer. Nope.
All right, kill 3. I do have 4 impact hits also. Sorry, cheating. 3 wounds at -1. They get AP1 on their impact hits.
Fail them all.
Nice.
So that's 5.
Yeah, 5 dead. Okay, 1, 2. They would have killed the 3 initially, and then the 2 more afterwards. All right, and then you get to fight back with
just the champion.
The champion.
He's weapon skill 5.
2 hits. Oh, he's gonna kill Minotaur.
Nope.
Nope. He's gonna wound a Minotaur. Leadership. You have the general nearby. You're looking at 9. They've already used their stubborn. That is.
Let me double check that general range.
True. Yeah, I might be a mad. I might have been just looking at the tray. That's definitely not within 12. So they're gonna break because I double outnumber you. I'm at 12 and you're at 10. No, you're at 5.
Yeah, I'm at 5.
All right, run away. I'll chase, but I only chase a D6 because I'm eating bodies. This is gonna be a complicated flee because it's gonna be 3 of them hitting there, 2 of them hitting that, and then that's actually it. Yeah, so 3 checks for them, 2 checks because of them. The champion's part of these 3, and the rest don't really matter too much.
So here's the champion.
He is dead, and then everyone else.
Yeah, 4 more guys.
Yeah. The banner is the only thing left alive, and he has run through everything. Causes a panic check on the spearmen back here. But they're fine. They're just fine. Oh, I gotta be careful with these guys.
Dude, I was way more terrified of this one.
This is a bloodbath for the Empire here.
Yeah.
Today's a Beastmen day. I've vacated the woods. Onto the chariot now. Into Rupertus' unit. His companions has 4 hits. These wound them on 2s, but you actually have armor against this. 5 up saves. That is... Well, you can keep that. I'm okay. Pity? Okay, well, same roll. Or sorry, reroll. That's what I wanted. Yeah. 2 die. So just the musician and a dude. And then I should have initiative. I assume we're gonna fight with a great weapon.
Yeah.
The Tuskors both miss. Gotta do my Primal Fury. See if I reroll. I get to reroll the hit roll of 1. Nope, didn't matter. And then I have the Gore with the Cav Spear. Does he wound? He's strength 4. -1. Should be a 4 up. Okay, it kills the banner. And then the Bestigor is gonna attack the unit champion. Hits. And we wound the unit champion at -2. That unit champion just got wounded by the great weapon, and Rupertus can attack back. One chariot just went boom, 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 boom. He's taking out 3 units. Those all hit. And 2 of those wound. 1 is no save at all for me, and 1 is a 6 up. That is 2 damage on me. All right, we do win this combat by a good amount. We got 4 kills on you, and you have 2 wounds on me. But I have close order, so I'm at 5 and you're at 2, so you lose by 3. And I double outnumber. I'm unit strength 5, you're unit strength 2. So if you fail, you'll break.
Yep.
But the BSB is probably nearby. He'll need the reroll there, because that'll be a break with the modified leadership. That's a break. Rupertus has left the battlefield, everyone.
Understandable. Understandable at this point.
I will pursue. Oh, he's gone, dude.
I will add Swift Strike. Might as well.
The Empire General has left the battlefield. Oh my gosh, he has given up the pass to the Beastmen between the Empire and Britonia. It's not becoming of an aspiring General of the Emperor. He rolls, this guy rolls like an obscene amount to overrun. I'm gonna hit that unit there. That will cause panics in these 2 units for the break.
Oh gosh.
I know. Whichever one you want to do first.
Handguns, they might pass.
Felix, they do.
I should have used that for the Free Company.
Free Company militia? They don't care, dude. We're gonna move on. I'm gonna do that chariot over there.
I want to know what they were drinking before they got here.
They failed the plan earlier, and then they just refused to fail a leadership check now. Razorgore chariot into the halberdiers. Impact hits. 4 of them, killing on 2s. We kill 4 halberdiers. Primal Fury, I keep forgetting about. We fail. Because our general's definitely more than a foot away. And then I got Razorgore attacks. Nope. A Gore hits, yes, and kills a halberdier. And then the best Gore at initiative 4, hit and kill. So we slay 6. Your champion.
I don't have a champion in that unit.
That unit lost his champion, eh? That is no attacks back then. Why are these chariots doing so well? I will have 7 combat resolution for close order, and you have rank, banner, close order for 4. You lose by 3. I don't double outnumber you, so you're looking at a fallback in good order.
I don't have a general anymore.
Yeah, you fall back in good order. Oh no, you're leadership 7 on men. You actually give ground.
Yeah. How about that?
That's how you stop a chariot right there. I'll just follow up, I guess, whatever. Boom, this guy's just getting stuck on the Pete model. That leaves us to this last combat over here where the Gorgon will definitely go first. And then you're all initiative 1A. All my stuff goes first. That's not ideal. Okay, let's do Primal Fury on the Gorgon. He is not re-rolling. How about the Gores? No, I'm rolling so high. I'm not complaining. I've been rolling well all game. It's just, damn. All right, Gorgon has 7 attacks. We know this. He gets double frenzy. Yup. That's no save, and these, I'm going to double check, I think they're 6-ups. 5 6-ups. That is 5 dead from the Gorgon, because you passed the save. And then the Gores are going to go. These 2 are going to attack Carl, thank you, and the other 4 are going to attack the greatswords. The 2 Gores attacking Carl with their 2 hand weapons. 2 hits. We're strength 3, nothing there. And then we have 3 of my Gore attacking the greatswords. We hit them on 4s, and we wound them on 4s. 2 full plate armor saves. I kill 1 more. All right, Carl's free to attack, and the
that unit lost its champion last game.
Oh, that was the one who lost his champion last game. How many was in the front rank? Is there any extras to attack with?
No.
All right, so the greatswords don't attack this turn. But Carl can kill some Gores. He hits. He kills a Gore. Off with its head. Boop. I get D3 stomps. It's 3 stomps. These wound on 2s. 3 6-up saves. He's a behemoth. I destroy 3 additional greatswords. Okay. Interesting. It's okay. The Empire will get the big thing soon. That is what we have left. Now, the greatswords are stubborn. They haven't used it yet. But Carl will have to do a break check.
Well, I guess the greatswords are falling back in good order.
Yeah.
And Carl is running.
Yeah, he's a battle state. He still gets reroll his own. 7, but he's double outnumbered, so that's the margin they lost by that's a break for sure. That causes no panics for anything nearby. Nothing's close enough. So this is Carl's break.
Let's see if he follows his brave leader off the field.
Oh, he goes 7. Actually follows this almost perfect line through the units. They've already made way for him, whereas the greatswords fall back in good order. And we're gonna chase. They go 3. Have the Gorgon chase the greatswords. They were gonna chase Carl. So they're gonna turn to pivot to face Carl, and he's gonna go that way. Let's see where they end up going after their pivot. 5. All right, so he catches them, but they don't really amount to much. They're just gonna keep pushing right down the middle of the Empire lines, and that's the end of my turn. I'll call that a little successful. Got the general. It was all right. Right to command phase stuff. See how much face they can save.
As it turns out, I have a lot of rallies to do.
Yes, there's a lot of broken. No rallying cries though, eh?
Let's start with Carl.
Carl. He is probably 8 as a captain. Yeah. So he'll rally.
We got spears.
Double ones. No. You can re-roll for the banner.
No.
Oh, close.
And he runs off the table.
He's off the board. There
We've got great swords.
Nope. That's a bad roll. Jeez. No, double ones for the greatsword guy, probably.
Yep. Yeah. So, and then he runs
4.
Could you roll a little higher here, buddy? We want to go home today. We got an archer.
That single archer who does not rally the reroll. He's
levy. He can't get that anyway, so he goes 10.
Yeah. Let's see if he dies by running through the chariot.
If he doesn't die, he's next to the war machine.
There we go. He dies. He dies.
Okay, problem solved. We got the banner for the spears over here.
No, but the reroll. That's a
No.
3. Need a double 1, and then he's gonna go 5 inches.
Gosh dang, could you roll a little higher?
He's still on the board. Excellent. Perfect. One more turn, one more chance, one more opportunity. All right, we're on to the charge phase.
We're going to declare Felix's brave unit of hunters into the flank of the Gores, and the Free Company into the Gores. And I have nothing else that's eligible to charge.
That's it. Fair. Well, neither one of them can fail. We're able to wheel past them without colliding, and then the Free Company militia simply just walk in forward, getting as many as they can. All right, that's kind of it. Yeah, guns. We got crossbows.
That's about it.
Yep, and the Hellstorm.
Yeah, sure. Let's do the Hellstorm.
Into the Bestigors. 3 shots, I assume, right off the Bestigors.
Yeah. All right. Scatter number 1.
Ooh, 8. That's probably
That's nothing.
That's gonna land around here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the next one?
Ooh, 6 forward. 6 forwards there. I double checked the 8's actually over here, so it does miss everything. An 8-inch scatter, well, sorry, a 7-inch scatter that way, which is gonna be, wow, it just missed them. It just pop, pop, pop.
We're just shooting fireworks today, folks.
Are you gonna load them up with crossbows?
Yeah, I think if we have range,
Oh, you can put that guy.
we're going to try and actually finish that one off in the hopes that maybe he dies.
Just get that Minotaur out of here, absolutely. The garrison shooting down at the Minotaurs. Should be
4s?
4s, yeah.
I rolled 2 hits.
2 hits. 4s.
I think they're a little spooked, guys.
Oh, that's a dead Minotaur, and then I think they just have light armor, so it's a wound. Musician takes it. He's got 2 left. I'm gonna fire those crossbows down at them. Hitting
Got another
on
try.
5.
Come on, boys.
Hit 3 times with like almost half the models. That had a worse modifier. 2 more wounds. All right, that could finish him off. 6s? Yeah, it does. That's a panic. He lost a good amount. 6 they hold. That's 2 Minotaurs. Fight time. Which one?
I feel like the Beastmen are in charge of this battlefield.
I think so.
I think they feel like putting the greatswords out of their misery.
Okay, we're gonna do the Gorgon first. Gorgon hit on, I think he's about to go 5. Jeez, I wonder if I've been hitting on 3s with the Gorgon the whole time. On great scores. This is the first time we fight. It doesn't matter. I kill 4. Nope, 4 6 of save.
6s. Okay, we're good.
All right,
That's
it. They're dead. All right, he's gonna overrun 3 inches. All right, no more great swords. Perfect. Do you want to do this chariot?
Sure.
I'm initiative 3. We fight at the same time. I'll let you do yours first.
Cool.
I have no impacts now.
6 attacks on 4s.
Yeah, we're the same web skill. You're veterans, but we're also good fighters. 1 wound. -1 for the halberd. That is a save. I got the Tuskors and the they're all hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s. They're all strength 3. 2 wounds so far, no AP, and the Bestigor hits and doesn't wound. So it's got 2 wounds, no AP.
No armor.
They don't have light armor?
I don't think so.
So no, oh yeah, you bought them light armor, yep. 6s? It hasn't mattered then, all right. So those 2 die, and that's it. I have 3 combat res, you have rank, banner, closed order, but you have a musician, I assume.
Yes, I do.
So you win this combat by 1, and you double outnumber me, because I'm 5 and you're more than 10.
Okay.
All right, we're giving ground. There was some big potential there for something cool to happen. All right, do you want to follow up or reform? Restrain or reform, I mean.
I'm going to reform.
All right, looking at leadership, you have to do leadership though.
Oh, yeah.
And,
Well, we don't have a general anymore.
nope, you're gonna pursue. Just go right back into him. And let's do this fight.
Yep.
We'll do this one last.
Yep. First.
I did charge, but I shouldn't get impact hits here because I only went about 2 inches. So Tuskor, this is my Tuskor attacks, and then
Primal Fury.
Before I forget, that is a pass. We're 7 on them. Probably more with the Bestigor. And do these wound? Yes, 1 wound at -1. It'd be a 6 up save on a spearman. You fail both. Gore. Hit, wound at -1, and then the Bestigor, hit, and wound. But the guy I killed, we fight at the same time. So another 6 up, and then another dead guy. Yep. So I killed 3. Boom, 1, 2. But this guy I just killed with the Bestigor gets to fight back because the Bestigor is only initiative 3 right now. So it'd be 6 attacks back because of the champion.
Is this the spearman unit we needed to finally put down the hero chariot?
Oh my god. The Empire's starting to waver pretty heavily here. That is 4 combat res for me. You have 1 combat res because of the banner. So I win by 3. But I don't double outnumber you, so You just fall back in good order, I guess. Yep.
Yeah.
I'll pursue. You're going to go 8, and I'll go 9.
Fall back in good order.
Oh, so you're going 5, thank you. Yeah, I forget that all the time. And I'll just boop, boop. All right, then we're left with this combat here. I'm in a ship 3. You're going to beat me everywhere. These guys are going to go first, and then the Free Company Militia.
Yep.
Primal Fury. They pass. They get to reroll 1s. All right, we got 6 attacks with Felix's handgunners. These are 4s to hit, 5s to wound, because we're toughness 4 on Gores. That's a wound. That's just we don't have anything on them. 11 attacks from the Free Company Militia on 4s, and I'd assume it's just 5s.
Your toughness 4?
Yeah. That kills 2 more Gores from the front. I'm going to pull these so I can kind of remember. Actually, could you pull the 2 on the far side over there for me?
Yep.
Actually, I can remember. It's all good. No, it's only 3 guys dying. So I lost. 1 guy's not fighting here.
Yep.
And then, but he was the guy who was already over here, actually. Yeah, so it's just these 3 are fighting this way, and then we'll put 2 fighting this way, and then the rest fighting forward. 4 fighting forward. 2 of them are in base contact with double hand weapon. They are... What's the weapons going to Free Company Militias? 3, I assume, yeah. Reroll this for Primal Fury. And 4s to wound, because you charged me. 4s to kill, maybe?
No, they don't have armor.
I killed 1.
That lad is very sad.
2 this way. You know what? They're doing pretty good for a bunch of drunks out of the tavern last night.
They still exist? I'm not sure the army's doing good.
That's true. Reroll this. Weapon skill 4. We're going to hit 4 times. We're going to wound Felix's unit 3 times. All right. Well, I mean, you do have some passive combat res going on well here, so we'll do your stuff first. You have a flank, a closed order, and a banner.
They're not closed order.
Oh, they're open order, eh?
I think the missile troop
got a closed order over here. I didn't see this guy. He was tucked in. So yeah, they're closed order, but they're open order. They would have had high leadership. I hope that when they panicked earlier, you rolled like something you probably rolled something stupid high because like a 9 maybe.
We didn't use the general's leadership.
Yeah, but they do have warbands.
I think they rolled a 7.
6, 7, 8, 9. They would have been leadership 9 earlier.
I think they rolled a 7 when they panicked earlier. It's okay.
That's okay. I guess it is what it is. It's difficult to remember everything. And plus, how often do you see Free Company Militia on the table? But in this case, combat res, they are close order. You have banner, close order, flank, and 3 ranks because Free Company Militia have horde. You killed 3 Gore. Also to note, Gores are regular infantry. Felix and his handgunners are disrupting me. Killed 4 models. I have a banner. I don't get close order, they're open order as well. I lost by 4. And I'm double outnumbered. I have 16 Gores, and you have 34 models, unit strength, between the Free Company Militia and Felix's handgunners. I am going to be leadership 8, 9, 10 because of Warband. We are falling back in good order. I'll keep that, I think. I'm too afraid to reroll that with the banner.
You're not falling back in good order. You're double outnumbered.
I'm breaking. I'm going to reroll that with my banner. I hold! As I give ground. Boat 1. Felix, no. 2-ish. Handgunners are going to attempt to restrain and reform. They do.
They do.
And then you want to follow up with the Free Company Militia? Okay. Reform like that, and then these guys just kind of get back in there. Because they're just going to follow up. That is going to end Empire turn 5. We got 1 battle round left in this game. A few things to do. I'm going to do the stupidity check, but they're not really going to get in combat at this. They pass, and then I'm going to do the drunken table. They're fine, and nothing's running. All I can do is I don't think they can see the Free Company Militia. So, but these guys are going to be in the way, so it doesn't really matter. And even if they charge Felix's unit, they're going to be in the flank of it, which is going to block their charge also. So they can't do anything. They can charge Felix's unit. I'm not going to... I guess I'll cast Battle Lust on the Ungores. You could stop this or Doombolt. It's up to you.
Well, that brings me to a question. I vote he can climb the hill.
Oh, you want him to climb up the hill? I was going to play that hill's unscalable.
I feel like he's big enough he can climb it.
Okay, fair. Then he'll climb up that hill.
At which point, there's nothing for you to Doombolt, because he's going to mulch the crossbows, so I might as well try and frenzy or dispel this.
All right, nope. So they're going to be battle lusted. So they're going to get battle lust. We're going to go to charge declaration. I mean, it's hard to argue with Jake's point of view there. He's like, yeah, he just steps up the thing. He climbs up it to get up there. Everything else would probably have a hard time getting up there. The initial thought was I was going to go up and around that way, but that works. I'll gladly kill crossbowmen. He's got blade hands to use his grapples and stuff. He's no problem. He just has to pull himself up a little bit. He's probably, look how strong he is. He's got a little bit of upper body strength. The Ungor charge into Felix's unit. Do you want to flee?
Yes.
All right, fair. I figured as much. Running. We got to keep Felix alive. 8 inches, eh? All right. No panics because everything's in combat, but this banner bear is running through the gores, so only he's really running the risk of peril. And this is the
banner alive? Yep.
He's good. No problem. No panics on your side because they're all fighting. So
redirect.
Redirect leadership check. Okay. They're just, I mean, they're still going to probably end up hitting them, I guess. I have no other charges. I'm just going to roll it up. Ungor move very far. They're going to go 11 inches. They're definitely going to hit them. Boom. They end up accidentally contacting them, and I'm going to commit to the fight, and it just counts as a redirected charge. There we go. I got no other real moves. The Beast Lord's going to, narratively move up as he would. He wants to get in the action there, but I don't really know what happened to him. He didn't fail the stupidity check or anything. He just followed behind the line that never broke. The front line just never broke. Nothing else to really move. We're going to go right to combat. I don't care to doombolt anything. We're just going to clean this up. Let's finish this chariot fight over here. That might get impact hits. Oh, that's probably enough to make this a really easy combat. We're going to go with our 6 impact hits, and they're dead on 2s. That's it. It's actually a banner capture. That's one of the few. To restrain? He's off. He's going to... Oh, General's probably right there. That's a fail. We are going to go right off the board. The General is too far away. Yep, that's 8. I guess he's safe. That chariot fighting those halberdiers. I think that's just, that was I gave ground or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, had to follow up, that's what it was. We're fighting at the same time, so I'll do my 3 things. Okay, I didn't roll any ones. Primal Fury doesn't matter. I have 2 wounds at no armor penetration, so 2 6-up saves. And you lose 2 guys, but they all fight back with your 6 halberds. Yup, there's a couple hits. Force to wound at -1. That's a damage. And my Bestigor swings. He misses. But you did a damage, and I killed 2, but you have a rank and a banner. So you're at 3, and close order. So you're at 4 combat res, and I'm at 3. I lose by 1, and I'm double outnumbered. Let's go! We're leadership 7, down to 1. Yeah, we pass, I guess. Just give ground. Oh yeah, this is gonna be messy. Did you want to, you're just gonna follow
I might
up?
as well.
Yeah. Kaboom. You could restrain and reform and charge me if you wanted to. It's your turn next.
No,
it's all good. Yeah, it's all the same difference. I gotcha. On to, you know what? Let's do that Gorgon fight up there. Primal Fury. He passes. He's got 7 attacks. Gorgon never lose fight. And re-roll these. He does hit on 3s. His weapons go higher than crossbows. And 2s to kill crossbows. We kill 5 crossbows. There was only 4 ones there in my stomps. 2 of them. Kills 2 more. The same. I kill 6 in total.
Technically, I get to swing back before your stomps.
That's right, the 2 guys.
6 to wound? No.
Nope.
Okay, same difference.
All right, we got him. And we have to overrun, so we're just going to run forward. A Blood Greed. 2. It's a Beastman Hill. Woo! Oh, this is a dark day for the Empire in this pass. And then we're left with this one fight. The Ungors get to go first. They have throwing spears. This is the first time I've used throwing spears in a while. So we have Hatred and Frenzy. So the front rank throws 2 spears and the back rank throw 1 spear. Here's all of their throwing spear attacks. I gotta do Primal Fury as well. I'm gonna take these 2 1s. We're gonna pass our Primal Fury, which means I can re-roll those 2 1s. Okay, that was literally it. Oh, I have Hatred. What do I care about Primal Fury for? My gosh, I hit on 4s. We're Ungor. We don't know how to fight. There we go. Bam, bam, bam. And get killed by throwing throwing spear. These are Ungor. 6, 7, 8, 9 dead. Oh my gosh. And then the goal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's the front rank just killed. That's like some. What is that? What is that? They threw the Romans charge in. Throw those spears where they charge in.
Pelum.
The Pelums, yes. It's perfect. That's all I can picture. And then we'll go with the Gores. Not the Free Company Militia. Okay, no 2s to reroll. Weapon skill 4 and 4s to wound. 2 more dead Free Company. We did pretty good there.
Pretty safe to say I lost combat.
Yes, I think this is double 1s because I probably double outnumber you. Oh my gosh, these Free Company Militia. We doubted them earlier. They give ground. These ones must pursue. I'm going to test a restrain and reform with the Gores because I don't want to move that stuff over there. Yeah. I guess I just go forward into the halberds. There we go, we'll fight the halberds now. That was my turn 6. Battle Lust goes away. Right right to your command phase. See who rallies.
Does the Great Sword champion or banner rally? No.
No. Reroll.
No.
And he has
off the table.
left to go.
Does Felix's unit rally?
Yes.
Yes.
Awesome.
Oh, shoot. Does the banner rally?
No.
No. And it's off the table.
That guy way over there. Yep.
Yep.
So he's off. And then, is that it?
That's all the rallies. Everything else is dead or ran away.
Maybe you get lucky with Felix's unit and kill the Gorgon. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, they're going to rally. They're going to eye up the Gorgon on the hill there. And I think we're at shooting with crossbows and those gunners.
Movement.
Oh, movement. Yep. Oh, he's going to leave. That's fair. Yep.
He's going to march to here.
He's going to keep it safe. It's time to vacate the battlefield. Look at the brave Free Company militia staying and committing to the battle.
Are they brave or inebriated?
I mean, it's been a long battle. You think they? Oh, I don't know. Maybe they got tuned up before going in. See if we can shoot the Gorgon dead with
6s.
That's one hit from the handgun. No.
Nope.
And then Felix could do it. Felix has 3 shots. The Gorgon has 3 wounds left up there. No.
No.
Hellstorm rocket battery. The best, of course, one final time. 1 shot from the Hellstorm rocket battery. 6 inches. Might hit some. Boo, boo, boo. Right here. We'll say probably a partial. Maybe you kill the Bestigor. Maybe we don't see him again. Maybe we're a 17-man squad. Oh, it hits him. Does it wound him? No. I suppose in the garrison, down at the Minotaurs here. 10 shots. Probably within 15, so 4s. Not too bad. And then these are going to be 4s. 6s are just going right through. So that's 3 wounds. One of them is going to go through. 6s. Oh, we're still alive. Mio Mio. Look at that. We're going to do the Free Company fight first, or the Ungor. I don't get my throwing spear. I only have the front rank attacking. You're initiative 3 as well, I assume?
Yeah.
Oh, fight at the same time. Primal Fury. Yeah, they pass. I get to reroll 1s. I got 6 attacks from my guys. I have, 2 hits. No wounds, though. These are the attacks back on 4s. That's a roll. Okay, not my Ungors. And 4s.
4s? Strength 3. What's your toughness?
3 on Ungors.
5.
6 up save because of shields. 4 die. Okay. Well, Ungor fight back. They get destroyed by the initial Ungor charge and then just fight back very well. All right. Well, I'm also open order, so you get a rank. Well, anyways, let's do it the proper way. You killed 4. You have a rank. That's about it, I guess. You just the 1 rank. Yep. I killed none. Yep. But I have a rank and a banner. I lose by 3. Leadership. Oh, that's a break. Well, that's a... We're leadership 10 because of 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we're 10 because of him. So, whatever, I'll re-roll it. We give ground instead, I think. Well, I lost by 3.
I think.
And then boop. And
Bonk.
then boop, fight. Let's see these Gores fighting. Primal Fury passes. 2 Gores in the Free Company Militia, and then the other 4 into the Halberdiers. I also realized there's a chariot in this fight, so the chariot's Primal Fury is going to pass as well if the general's in range, which he is. 2 into the Free Company Militia. We hit them on 3s. We get to roll the 1, though. And wounding on 4s. I kill 1. These are into the Halberdiers. Reroll for Primal Fury. Oh, these are what skill 4 veterans, aren't they? Yes, they are. 1 out of 6 up save. I destroy 1 from each squad. Oh, I guess I get to do the chariot, too. So the chariot, these are the Tuskgors, and this is the Razor Gore. Or, sorry, the Gore. Oh, nice. 4s to wound. 1 more at 6 up save. Hey,
nope.
There it is. How are we splitting these attacks?
We're going to go into the Gores.
Oh, these are the Free Company Militia first?
I was going to do the Halberds first.
Sure, yep.
Everything's at the same initiative here, so it all gets to fight.
They have AP. Yeah, they do. The 1 Halberd has to attack the chariot.
Okay,
That's it.
So here's the 5 into the Gores.
Oh, that's not good. 4s to wound, no save. That kills 2. My army.
And the 1 that went into the chariot?
Oh, it misses. Okay. And then 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 Free Company Militia attacks. I love these guys.
All right, 4s.
No, it's so good. 5s to kill, actually. They kill 3 more. I think you did. I think you won combat. 3 more. All right, so we've lost 5 Gores. These guys from last round. Oh, I got 1 Bestigor attack. He's just unwieldy. Or has initiative 1. Oh, it doesn't do anything. You killed 5 of me. You have a banner in your Halberdiers. You have a close order from the Halberdiers. And you have a rank bonus. I have 3 kills. I killed 2 Halberds and I killed a Free Company Militia. I get a rank.
And a banner?
Just a banner. Oh, but the chariot is close order. So we lose by 2. I'm at 16 total unit strength in the combat and you're at 29. I'm not quite double outnumbered. So I'll do the leadership check for the chariot. He's going to be falling. I lost by 2. We're leadership 10 because of the general, so that's giving ground. And then the Gores are going to re-roll for the War Gore. 10. Well, they fall back in good order, which will cause a panic on them. But they're okay. And maybe a panic on the general's unit. He's okay. So yeah, so the chariot gives ground. These guys fall back 6. They're going to be right in front of them. And that'll essentially... And then if they follow up...
They're going to go through the best of Gores.
Okay, they'll run through them. They pass their panic check all the same. So the Gores are beaten back. The Gores are over here. That gives ground, and then that ends... Oh, it only gives ground, it doesn't fall back, so it goes directly away.
Okay, yep.
Yeah. And then the Free Company Militia are free to kind of commit to them if they want to, but that part of the game is the horns are being blown.
That was the end of 6.
It's signaling the retreat, most likely for the Empire, but we're going to calculate the points right now. We're going to start setting things up to see what the casualties look like on both sides. How many victory points did you concede to the Beastmen?
1,350 plus a banner.
All right, if you were to guess how many points the Beastmen conceded to you, how much would you guess?
Like less than 500?
0. Actually,
0 is in fact less than 500. I'm not wrong.
Actually, nothing's under 25% and nothing was destroyed. I was kind of going through the list. I'm like, oh no.
I knew that. I've been telling you that for a while.
It's like I'm like, they're hurt. They're pretty beat up, but they don't concede any of their victory points. So it's 13. That's an outstanding, horrible loss for the Empire. So we're gonna line up the dead. We're gonna bring out our dead.
We're gonna bring out the dead. Yep.
We're gonna roll it all up, and then we're gonna update our list, and we're gonna go right back to the campaign map. Rupertus lived though.
Well, he did get off the field. He fled off the field.
He did.
Do we have to roll for him to die?
I'll have to look. I have to look at my chart. I can't remember the rules on that one. We're going to go over the Beastmen casualties first. I lied, though. I did concede points. I did lose a Tuskor chariot early on. I forgot about that. So I think it's like 90-ish points. So I got to roll to see if that is destroyed. I won by a pretty hefty margin. I won this battle by over 750 victory points, which means I have more than enough time to allow my warriors to recuperate and double check to see those who actually died and who is salvageable, I suppose. Just put it this way, there's not a whole lot of Empire guys going around making sure they're not living. I'm the one doing that. I'm going to roll for the Gores first to see how many of them I have left. The True Horn I'll do first on a 2-up. He's good. Okay, the True Horn is alive. And then there's 18 remaining Gores. 2-ups. So 1 is dead, and then 2 of them they're just dead. For the Minotaurs, you finished off, one's dead, and this is a unit of 3 Minotaurs now. I guess the one who does live would take up the act of a musician, though. And then we're going to do the Chariot, which is, Chariot is salvageable. Repair it a little bit, get a best gore, get a gore up there, not too bad. And then we're missing 3, 6, 8 of these Ungores here. Do I have 8 here? Yep. Oh, 2 of them don't make it. There's 18 left. And the Imperial side of things, we have to see who was able to crawl away, feign death.
Escape the Beastmen
in general. Now, we do have the Empire General Rupertus here, who fled off the battlefield. This is the first time it's really happened. You get +1 in the modifier if you flee as well. So characters get +1, fleers get +1. So generals who flee off the battlefield only desert their faction on a 1, essentially. We'll do him last, though. So these guys are all completely destroyed.
All the way up to here is completely dead.
Let's get rolling. These are all on 4-ups to see who sticks around.
Yep. The Knights are fun because we got to do them all separate because command. So just Champion.
Boop. He's good.
Banner. Musician. Knight.
They're just one of his. That's actually kind of sad. That's one of his childhood companions.
Yep.
It's dead. No. All right. Now for command, only roll for the champion because other guys could just take up the mantle of being a standard bearer and stuff like that.
There's no unit champion in the ranged units.
All right. Good. So with this squad, we're looking at 4s.
Oh no.
Oh, that unit. Oh, there's 2 left, eh? Okay, there is a rule where you can merge units together.
Yep, that might happen.
If you have another one available.
Handguns?
Handguns. All right. Ooh, that's a bad roll, too. Only 4? Okay, I mean, I guess that's fitting for what happened to them all. This entire brick of spearmen. The champion is sticking around. The guy with the broken spear, remember him?
This is everybody except the champion. Oh no.
9 live, and the champ, oh, he's still with them. There's 10, that's a little brick of 10 spearmen. All right, great swords.
18. This unit has their champion, so let's roll him.
Oh,
he's dead.
He did die. Ooh. And then the other 17.
All right, the remaining 17 great swords.
All right, we got those great swords.
All right, there's no champion left in this one, so all together now.
Oh, that's not bad. They're barely hurt. I take back what I said. That was only 7. So that's probably going to be a combined unit of great swords. These spearmen.
Champion!
Oh, the champion. He's good.
Here's the regular spearman. Oh, no.
Oh, God. That's so bad. This is like 5, 6. So 6 with the champion. Okay. That's it. That's crazy. We'll do Rupertus last. This is Felix's unit. He only lost 3 guys.
He only lost 3 guys, and Felix survived. So he doesn't even have to check.
Of course he did. Oh my God, they're fine too. No one cared. Well, they cared. Well, they might have gotten knocked out. They might have just ran away, crawled away, got away with the battle.
They followed Felix. He knew the ways of the woods better than the Beastmen.
And these the halberders got beat up again. This was a squad of 32 halberds in the first game. All right, 13.
12.
Oh, 12 dead. 12 maybe dead. Okay. That's what we got left for there. And then they were fine. Carl was fine. The Hellblaster was fine. And then the only thing to check is the Empire General Rupertus. Does he desert? He's a character who gets +1 to the roll? Okay. And he gets +1 for fleeing. Because you didn't get wounded. You just left the battlefield.
Even if I re-roll because it was on his base, we're good.
Oh, yeah. That's good. So this is, we have these units, and then all of this stuff out front is left.
I feel like there's gonna be some unit combining going on.
If I had to guess, those 2 crossbows are probably joining the other squad of crossbows.
Yep, we've probably got a squad of 12 crossbows left.
And then, is there any other handgunners, or just one?
Felix's squad. Oh. Felix might absorb those veterans of what happened today.
Those 4 are gonna go over there. The greatswords are gonna combine together, and the spearmen are gonna combine together. And we're gonna show you what that looks like and tell you the total points of both armies. And we're gonna go right back to the campaign map. With them at 3, they're consolidating all together. This is one unit now, the spearmen are a unit. And the halberds, we're going to give the halberds back a champion from the extra spearman champion, just saying like, oh, okay, well, he can lead them up. Crossbowmen are at 12, handgunners are at 12.
Yeah, everything is consolidating together to make units that sort of function again.
1,183 points left for the Empire Force in the first one.
Before they replenish.
Before they replenish, which isn't too bad. It's all based on Rupertus's leadership check, but it doesn't look like there's going to be any more combats for them. There's no more enemies nearby. They fought off the one nearby enemy, and then the Beastmen came in and just absolutely pushed them out.
Do they get bounced to Bretonia or back into the Empire?
They're forced to retreat into Bretonia. But we're not too worried about supply lines or anything like that. They'll find allies of Bretonia. They'll count as Empire units.
It'll be good.
We're not too worried about that granularity. But that's it for this one. Thanks for being a great sport on that one, Jacob, man. That was
great. Steve, he needs some free company. Obviously, they're the heroes.
I am disappointed he doesn't. Now, the funny thing is, a little behind the scenes, is Steve didn't have as many spearmen as Jacob had in his unit, and Jacob's pseudo goal was to get the spearmen down.
It was my hidden secret mission for today's game, is to kill enough spearmen that it would fit Steve's collection.
And Steve has 20. So
we're good.
We did the thing we needed to do. With that, this battle report is done. The story here is done. I felt like that was a good enough victory for my Beast Lord. I'm going to give him a name. I gave him Logoth the Mutilator. No one stops Logoth the Mutilator. So he's going to be...
Did mutilate. Wait, no. He got stupid and wandered up the field.
He's a self-proclaimed...
His chariots mutilate things.
That's what he's known for. Logoth, the owner of mutilating chariots. So he's going to chill in the past there until something happens to him. He still has his armor of meteoric iron. We're just going to go right back to the campaign map. I think we're going to end up doing just a bunch of moves to get artifacts for the orcs and probably go to the next campaign phase. But I do have a couple of secrets near those artifacts set up for Steve, essentially. So let's go do that right now, I guess. Back to the campaign map after that match between Beastmen and the Empire. Unfortunately, the young General Rupertus was not able to hold back the enemy from behind, as well as defend the pass from the enemy on the side of Bretonia here. Now he's kind of pushed back towards the Bretonian side of things, and there are several things to do as we refresh the campaign map, because that was the last thing to do. We have already rolled for some of the elements here. I'll tell you what the rules are. It's an initiative roll-off. The orcs get -2 to it. The Forces of Fantasy, as I'll call them here, get +2 to it. They run the rollout. The orcs rolled a 2, so they go down to 1, 0-ish. Doesn't really matter because the other guy's automatically going to win at that point. That means they're going to be moving first, but there's more things to do before that. The main one is going to check to see if a faction, be it the orcs or the Empire, can spawn a new army. And right now, 4 is the cap. We're keeping it like faction tier 4, essentially. So once you have 4 armies, you have like access to a much looser force organization chart. You can actually have like more powerful wizards, elements like that. So the orcs don't get to roll for it. Now, the Empire and Bretonnia, the Forces of Fantasy, already had 2 armies. So on the chart, I have it set up so they need to roll a 4 up. They got a 4, and then I have to randomize if it's a Bretonnian army or an Empire army, and I got another 4 up, which is Bretonnia. So double 4 up. New Bretonnia army is going to spawn up here with their army. And I actually already have it right here. I was just thinking about showing you guys the rules on the camera, but I figured, I don't know, just being lazy, I guess, on my part. More work to do, and it doesn't really matter that much. I'm not making things up. Hopefully, at least believe that. I'm trying to keep it as honest as I can. If they didn't roll a 4 up, they would not have had a new army. And that does mean the Forces of Fantasy are at like a tier 3 faction. The idea was, like I said in the intro video, they haven't had the time to rally enough standing armies to deal with this orc wall as it's going on here. But now, as you can see, it's starting to pop off a little bit more. I have to actually spawn that, like I have to actually build that army. I don't know what's going to be in that army yet. It's a new tier 3 army, so they have access to more elite soldiers, more professional soldiers, a little bit more it was a different force organization in chart in general. The next thing to do would be to scatter more artifacts until there's 10 on the board. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. I counted that one twice. 6 artifacts on the board, so I got to spawn 4 more artifacts. They all spawn from this like central hex here. It's a 2d6 roll plus a fixed number, and they just kind of scatter around the hexes. It's not a perfect scatter because it can only go in the 6 directions from that hex there, but you know, it's not that big of a deal, I suppose. And I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. Back with 4 more artifacts. No army spawn carrying those artifacts around, though. So they're just like stationary artifacts as they are. And I decided, you know what? I don't want to keep scattering from that same hex. As I play this campaign, I'll probably add a few things here and there. I'm going to do like old Blood Bowl scatter. So I scattered 3 spaces from this hex in a Blood Bowl fashion, and then I scattered from that hex. I ended up scattering from this hex, so it didn't really change too much up, but yeah, we got 10 more artifacts on the board here. That's the main goal. All the armies get to, like, I'm just going to flip them over so they can move again, and it's going to be the Forces of Fantasy going first, but the next thing that we have to do is to check for replenishment, in quotes. It's like what soldiers you can rally back to you, what support you get from your capital and nearby settlements, and essentially stuff like that. Like, you know, obviously young Rupertus is the main example here. We're going to rally with him to see how many Empire soldiers he can get to his position across the Beastmen. Maybe some help from Bretonnia, maybe some help from the Dwarves. Not that they're going to get those forces, but maybe they'll allow the Empire to go through their lands to get forces to them. Whatever kind of works. The mechanic I have set for that is you roll leadership. You do a leadership check for the general. The general here is leadership 9. And then you add a modifier based on the tier of the faction to see how many resources are specifically allocated to this guy's army. You know, the more factions, the more armies you have on the board, the more strained the overall faction's resources are. And at World Tier 3 or Faction Tier 3, it's -1 to leadership. Unfortunately, the young general rolled an 11, and he was not able to convince the Empire to allocate him any soldiers or any of the surrounding settlements. So the only thing he'll be able to use this phase to defend himself, which is he's at about 1,180 points, will be just whatever random levy and militia are willing to fight beside him. And the way it works, if you succeed your leadership check, is that is how many hundreds of points of reinforcements you're allowed to add to your army, bolster your units back up, or simply just add new units to your roster. In this case, he could have had about 800 points of reinforcements to fill out the roster. Instead, we roll an 11. So we'll flip the token over to let myself know that I've replenished that army. And then I flipped over the other ones that don't actually need to replenish, such as Thumbbilda's Horde and Scumbogg's army, because they did not get into any combat, so they don't need to replenish any forces. So I'll have to resolve the Night Goblin army, the Wood Elf army, and the War Boss's army, and the Beastmen as well. Technically the Beastmen as well, but they're only missing 70 points, so it's not too bad. Logoth the Mutilator here rolls a 2, or a very respectable 2. There's a rule if you have Warband, you get to add, if your general has Warband, you can add to his leadership modifier to help out there, just to assume that he has the Warband active, as long as he has a unit in his army that can utilize that, I suppose. Rolls a 2, so he can go up to like, I don't know, like 700-800 points worth of models. He's only missing 70, so we add a Razor Gore herd to him, and then fill out a couple of his units. Just more Gores, more on Gore, just to fill out the rest. Our new Night Goblin army rolled exactly their leadership of the new Night Goblin Big Boss, who's the general of the army. As we'll remember, the War Boss was slain in the first matchup. Got like a Doom Diver. They were able to requisition a little mercenary company of goblins to help them out in their conquest of the mighty Empire, and they got 1 Doom Diver catapult. The last 2 armies to replenish will be the Wood Elves and the Orcs. The War Boss, Tiny Feet, and the Wood Elf army in the woods there. They had their clash a little bit earlier, the battle report before, and it wasn't part of the plan, it wasn't part of the rules, and then Steve had mentioned that he captured the Glade Lord, taking his artifacts. So now we have a prisoner of war over there in the form of the Glade Lord. That means the Wood Elf army is down to about 1,200-ish points. They actually passed the leadership check, but only by 1 degree, so they gained 100 points of reinforcements, just kind of building up their units again, and they're going to make do with what they can there. And then the War Boss failed his leadership check to rally more greens to his banners, so you'll have to make do with some levy forces, or just like basic orc boys. They actually, as per this campaign rule, the orcs don't have levies. It's just there's orcs literally all over the place running around, so just kind of grab a random, it still has to be core, so a bunch of random boys going to his force. Otherwise, we're good to go to the actual movement element of the campaign phase, and it starts off with Bretonnia or the Empire. One of these 2 Bretonnian armies or the Empire army, both kind of surrounded by enemies, so let's see who makes a name for himself. Now, before I move any pieces, one thing I forgot to mention is after the artifacts do spawn, there's a chance that the Idol of Mork or Gork, the one key piece of the campaign, will spawn, but it's only once the orcs roll 2d6, add the amount of artifacts they currently have, which is 1, 2 in that army, 3, 4, and get to 15. So they have to, in this case, they would have had to roll an 11, they got a 6. Not quite spawning the artifact yet. I don't want this campaign to last 1,000 episodes, because I want to be able to move on and add more elements to it later. So we might see a next campaign phase. Ideally, maybe the one after that at the latest, because there's going to be a lot of battles before then. Without further ado, why don't we have our new Bretonnian army that spawned start off this campaign phase, and we're going to go boop, 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 right to War Boss Tiny Feet. And there we have our first battle report of the second campaign phase.